everyone, and welcome back to Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze on the Nintendo Wii U. I am BaaaaAAAHHhh, and today we're going to enter the second secret level of the first world and the first level of the second world. And I'm going to show you exactly how to get to the secret level that I missed out in the last video. Now, first things first, you need to go back to World 1 2 Shipwreck Shore, and I'll cut ahead to the point in the video where you guys will need to know where to go. Alright, and we're here, folks. So at this point in the level where you see the three grasshopper guys bouncing on these three boxes, what you need to do is pop in the water by here, make sure you have Dixie Kong or whatever Kong you can get, and hold down the B button. This is impossible to make unless you have Dixie Kong or any other Kong, and you're not holding down the B button. Now what this does is allow you to swim faster and get all the way down to the bottom here into this teleport gate. Now this teleport gate, obviously as you can guess, will lead you straight to the exit. So boom, and we get an extra life out of that. Nice. Also, one thing I haven't mentioned yet, the bananas you pick up during the level, for every 100 bananas you pick up, you will also gain an extra life, which is a little something I kind of forgot about. In fact, I didn't even know about it until I noticed my life count go up when I was playing on my own. So, you know, there we go. There's Shipwreck Shore done. It's time to move on to Zipline Shrine. The first, well, this is meant to be the first secret level, but we kind of skipped this and went straight up to the second secret level. So, yeah, 1A Zipline Shrine. Alright then, folks, so this level is actually quite an interesting one. This is where you're first meant to get introduced to the zipline mechanic, which involves you holding on to a bunch of ziplines, and oh my god, come on, but okay, it's just a bunch of bananas left out in the level now that we need to find. But there's a lot of, basically there's a lot of areas in this game that involve ziplining from vines to vines, and this is where we're meant to get introduced to that. Now, basically, what you do to go onto a zipline is you hold down the grab button, as per usual, and you just basically grab hold of the thingy, which will allow you to zip across. It's very easy, like, for example, boom, here we go. Combo breaker, oh yes, son. So, it is very useful to have Dixie Kong here because of her hover jump ability, which is very, very useful, I must say. But the stage can be quite a bit tricky on your first time through. I just did my practice run of this level and I died a couple of times, so fingers crossed I don't die here. I doubt it though. Now that I've had a bit of practice, death isn't really in the question, I don't think. Oh, I'm gonna regret saying that, aren't I? But anyway, as you can probably guess, it's just a typical, just a typical everyday Donkey Kong level, what can I say? Although, I really do like the nighttime... Ah, damn it, I missed it. I do like the whole nighttime thing they go involved with this level. You don't see many night levels. At least, I don't remember seeing any night levels. I could be wrong. Kind of reminds me of that one sea line level from the original Donkey Kong Returns that I liked, where you had all these waves crushing at you. Don't know if there's anything like that in this game. I'll be interested if there is, though. But just be careful. Be especially careful coming off that last zip line there, because you can just clip the enemy and get hurt, and it's not fun when that happens. Trust me. Trust me. You'll be going along. Yeah, boy, look at me. I'm riding a zip line. And then suddenly, ow, boy! I forgot to hold down the grab button. See, that's what I get for doing voices. You know. Anyway, let's just move on. Thankfully, the stage isn't a long stage in the slightest. It's very, very quick and easy stage to get by. Just be sure not to do what I did and forget to hold down the button. Now, these are quite interesting. Whenever you actually, well, don't do what I'm doing on those specific blast barrels there, because otherwise you're probably going to die. What I did was a bit reckless, because I just basically mashed the button and hoped to God it worked. Fortunately, it did work, but just take your time. No, and that's why you should take your time. There we go, that's how you take your time. And we also need to try and make use of these owls down here to make our way up. And there's the Kong for this level. Haha, yes. Getting 100% is really, really lovely, I have to say. So let's just move across here, and if you want to get a nice load of bananas, here's your chance by here. Just pluck this out of the ground. There we go. 4 sets of, well, a lot of bananas come out. I don't know how many exactly come out of that, but considering we got all the Kong layers, we're actually at the end of the stage, almost. We still got a little bit of a platforming segment to go, and boy, is it a platforming segment. It is definitely one of them. But basically, you need to just make your way up to the tower. It's very vertical level, this, at this point anyway. But there we go. This is the end of the stage. Kind of hoping I timed that correctly, get hold of the button mashiness, but oh well. At least we got all the Kongs. That's all that matters at the end of the day. And, well, then again, I think the puzzle pieces might matter a bit, but I don't know much about the puzzle pieces, therefore I don't care about them until I know if they're required. I'm gonna get all the way to the end of the game. You need the puzzle pieces to continue. Curse you, shakes fist. Anyway, on to World 2, the Autumn Heights. And I love this world, I really do. As you can guess, it's filled with a lot of windmills. It reminds me quite a bit of a couple of old PlayStation 1 era platformers, actually. Like, I get some some Klonoa vibes out of the stage, and Donald Duck Quack Attack. Especially Donald Duck Quack Attack, which I used to have on the PC. It's a very fantastic platform if you haven't played it. So here we go. And from the get-go, as you can see right behind us, there's actually, I mean, kill this guy first. There's actually a hole where you can blow up using a barrel. So what's in here? Oh, it's a secret area, no doubt. But the music in this world, well, every stage has its own unique music, so I should say the music in this level, I love the soundtrack. David Wise did a good job, it's one of his best, and that's saying something considering David Wise is like the video game soundtrack god as far as I know. I mean, for those of you who've played Rareware's old N64 platformers, you know the beauty of his music. It's just phenomenal. You can't have a platformer without David Wise. It just can't be had. Anyway, let's grab hold of Dixie Kong here so we can make our platforming debut again. So yeah, a lot of this stage introduces a couple of new things to us. First things first are these windmills, which are basically rotating platforms. No, really? Yes, really. And crumbling platforms that will break as if you stay on them for too long. Now, all these are standard tropes in most platformers, so you should expect them to show up at least one point in this game, but you know, just in case. And you also got this new enemy type by here, this warthog sort of enemy. It's a very annoying one, the warthogs are, because they shoot fireballs at you, and they can be a major pain. That's all I'm saying. But obviously, first stage of World 2 is going to be a nice, calming, relaxing stage, as you would expect. I mean, it won't be until World 3 until things get a bit tricky, I don't think. Well, actually, things can get quite tricky in this world if you don't know what you're doing, because some of the later areas can be a bit tricky. Actually, that little section there with jumping across those windmills was a little bit iffy as well. But that's probably just, it's all down to skill, really. The more you play the game, the better you'll get. The better you get, the more fun you'll have. I missed completely. Curses. Alright, this by here is an interesting little segment. Basically, you've got a time limit to collect all the bananas on this windmill, you know, on the blades of the windmill. And you get a nice surprise if you manage to get all of them. You get 2 extra lives. Now, as you can tell, we're already at 41 extra lives, so they throw the lives at us in this game. Which is thankful because, well, actually, to be fair, I'm not having that much of difficulty with this one compared to Donkey Kong Country Returns, so I don't know, I think they might tone down the difficulty a bit with this game. To some people it's a bad thing, to some others it's a good thing. I think it's hard enough to be entertaining while not being rage-inducing. So I guess that's something. Anyway, grab this thing and see what's inside here. Or I can miss completely and get rid of Dixie Kong. Fantastic. Oh well, I'm happy enough with Diddy anyway with his jetpack of jetpackness. Oh yeah, you might see some leaves across the ground as well, which are very useful to have, because basically, whenever you see leaves across the ground, if you do your rolling thing, you will actually knock the leaves away, and doing that will well, you can uncover a good few secrets here and there. Granted that you'd probably be able to find said secrets without caring anyway, but still, it's something to think about, you know? Like I said, this is one of those relaxing levels where it's just starting to ease you into the difficulty slowly. And that's one thing I have to give this game a good credit for. It has a really, really good difficulty curve. It's strange. It's not often I see a game where the difficulty curve is pretty decent. You know, sometimes they go over the top with difficulty. But I digress. Let's just take this nice little ride down. Seriously though, if Retro Studios, the guys who made this game, produced more than one game every couple of years, I would actually probably consider them the next Rareware, because the games they come out with are just as good. And I don't say that about any game, because trust me, Rareware is one of my favorite game companies out there. Alright, by here you want to smash the ground to uncover your puzzle piece. Well, you don't have to, because I'm not really going for 100% here, but you know. Alright, now this is where the platform braking mechanic comes in properly. You need to be really quick getting across the world, and just be sure to not to take your time too much. Obviously take your time, because otherwise you'll fall into a pit, and that's no good, but you know, just smash these down, and I think we're getting pretty close to the end of the stage. Now, can I get this? Ooh, just about. Alright, whenever you see like the bananas popping up from the ground, and this looks painful, basically you need to shoot before they go away, because there's usually a chance that the bananas will go away after a while. But anyway, there's stage complete. And we get ourselves another coin. Ooh, yay! I don't think I've bought anything in the shop yet on either save file. I should really try and buy something just to show it off. Then I'll go for the health power up to see, just to show that off to you guys, because I'm not sure what it does myself. I'm assuming it gives you more health. And there we go, folks. So that's going to be it for this episode. So thanks to you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you all next time when we take care of World 2 Mountain Mania, which, as you can tell, starts to go into a bit more of a mountainous thing. This is a very altitude-oriented world, and we'll see that a bit later on. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you enjoyed, appreciate a like or comment to the video. Don't be sheepish, people. I'll see you all then. Bye!